Oh, live. Hi guys. I'm so happy that you're here with me. If you're new here, welcome. If you're my baby dinosaur, welcome my little babies. And so quickly before we begin, I just want to quickly say a few things. Today is 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you really want to know, it's November 5th, and they have not called the state of Georgia yet. Right now, the last time I checked it, if you look here, you can clearly tell that Georgia it had not been called yet, but it's within less than a point. So we're gonna be doing a reading on that. So if you guys have any political questions, comment it in the live chat and we'll begin. And so we're gonna be asking, is Georgia gonna flip? Spirits and angels tell me, is the state of Georgia gonna does Joe Biden have enough votes? Oh, sorry. Does Joe Biden have enough votes to win Georgia? Hi guys, hi Michelle, hi Daphne. Does Joe Biden have enough votes to win the state of Georgia? We have here his votes are being stolen. Hi Arlene. Can you give me more information? Does Joe Biden have enough to win the state of Georgia? Does Joe Biden have enough votes to win the state of Georgia? We have here that the transfer of power, that a rebirth. So maybe it's potentially they find the ballots that are missing. We have here that a betrayal here. So we have this card show that ballots being stolen. They find them because they find them in a new location. The people in Georgia feel betrayed, and it looks like the Republican Party have to walk away and the Democrats win. It's an end of a cycle for the Republican Party. It had exposed foreign interference. The party that holds Georgia normally, the party that's going to end up losing it. It appeared that the Democrats in Georgia are going to be very happy. They worked very hard in it. They came out, they voted to try to get 45 out. It was a big election. It was a big decision for them. But they knew that Russia would try to interfere, so they came out and they got all their family members to vote. And it really put the state really into almost like this. Looks like these are normally how big the margin is for the Republican Party in the state of Georgia, but it appears that they made it so close that it doesn't look like Trump's able to win. He's going to end up losing. Yeah, he's going to go unbalanced. Right now, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for the result in the election, but it looks like the Democrats have enough votes in the state of Georgia, and it's going to unseat Trump in the state of Georgia, and the Democrats are in. So I am saying that it looks to me that Georgia's actually gonna flip. So yeah. So they may actually call us soon. Someone asked me when are they gonna show the results. So we're gonna read on that. Hi Hope Waters. Hi Callie. Thank you, love. That's so sweet of you. Okay, so who wants to find out what happened to the missing ballots? Hi Susan. I apologize for yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I'll make sure I handle it. And same thing with you, Michelle. Okay, so let's ask about the missing ballots. Hi, Denise. Okay, that's what I would ask in the missing ballots. I had no idea, but I even asked. Okay, spirits and angels tell me about the missing ballots. What do we need to know? Are there more people who voted than we have here? There being misinformation that the votes counted, but it's not. But it looks like also, if you look here, it's going to reappear. It's going to appear right back up. So it looks to me like the votes are going to get counted. Are the votes going to get counted? Are all votes across the United States and every 50 states going to all get counted, including the District of Columbia? Are all the votes across the entire U.S. going to be counted? Are all the votes? We have here, it's going to be a big victory for the Democrats, and Joe Biden's going to be riding. So it looks to me that right now that they are going to be counting it. If you guys know all the card right here, this is the card for victory, but also taking an incumbent and shoving it through the presidency, like taking an incumbent and shoving a knife through it. It's going to take the presidency away from Trump. He's the white supremacist here. So we have the presidency here. It's going to be revealed the votes on who actually won each state. and it looks like the Democrats have an easy win. So yes, it looks to me that all the votes are actually going to be counted. Let's see. So let's see about the missing ballots. Are they going to be counted? Because it looks like all the ballots when I ask. But let's just see. Will the jury tell the judge what he did with the ballots? That's a good question. That's a good question. We'll ask that right now. Okay, will the jury tell the judge what they did with the ballots? Hi, Margaret. Will the jury end up telling the judge what he did with the ballots, what they did with the ballots? Will they start telling, will the jury tell the judge what they did with the ballots? Will they tell the jury what they did with the ballots? Will the jury tell the judge what they did with the ballots? It looks here, he knows that they manipulated all the ballots in the background, and this is him. These are all the states, if you guys know the blue wave, then all these states that are supposed to flip. We have here, he knows about these ballots. He knows about him also getting that he's going to actually give up information because he knows that Trump is no longer in power. So it appears to me that he might actually wait until Biden declares the winner, then he's going to reveal the information. Because he knows Trump is leaving and Trump doesn't have much power left. And he's going to hand over the information. That's about 45 with the presidency. All the hidden ballots within family is going to be revealed. It's going to be some internal fighting, but it's enough to make. It's a big victory for the government when it comes to the presidency. And if you look here, the Republican Party is going to talk about taking the votes and giving it to someone else, but there's going to be justice being served here. So yes, it's going to be about that, and it's going to show that some states may actually flip. So it looks like yes, the jury end up spitting out the information. Could maybe he has some sort of conscience, but let's just ask, will he say anything? Because those are two very different questions. Because remember, you have free choice of will, and my cards only give you the likeliest outcome, never the actual final outcome. So let's see, will he actually say anything? Because the card can say one thing, that doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So let's just ask, will the jury actually say anything, or will he just keep his mouth shut? And it won't happen. I'm going to ask about the likelihood of him saying anything. Okay. Here we have the ballots here. We have the Democrats. They have enough votes. Okay, will the jury actually say anything? Will the jury actually say anything about the ballots and where they went? I'm live right now. Okay. Sorry, guys. Will the jury actually say where? So we have the government. The government gonna come in. Is the jury actually gonna tell everyone where the votes are, like where the ballots are? Is he actually gonna reveal it? Is the jury actually gonna reveal? Oh. And we have these two cards here that showed up. So he knows this is my Pence card. This is my Trump card. So he knows once they're out. It looks like he's gonna tell them where the votes are, and if anything, they look like they're in blue states. Like he's hiding all the votes in the blue states so that it goes to them and it doesn't really alter the outcome. This is the ballots here with the new leader, electing a new leader. He knows it's a blue wave. It's a big risk for him to do that, but he's gonna hand over the information. Like he's standing here, he's waiting, and he's right now being given an offer, but he's refusing. But he knows that it's on the world stage, so it might involve the world, and the information is going to be revealed. So I keep saying the sun card, so it looks like yes, he will definitely reveal the information. He's just waiting for Trump to be declared the loser in the election. You know, guys, this is only the eighth. This will be the ninth time a vice president will win an election. It's very rare, and it's actually this will also be the fourth time in American history where you will be able to defeat an incumbent, which is very rare actually. Okay, will we learn about all the voting fraud? Okay, Will we know all about the voting fraud? Hi, Manny. Okay. Will we know about the voting fraud? Will the public know about the voting fraud that's been going on? Will the public know about the voting fraud? Will the public know about the voting fraud? It's going to be a struggle to put the information out in the news media because it's going to give them bad credibility about Trump. So it looks like this is the media right here. This is them projecting all these states, and they're having a hard time trying to project them for the president because they don't want to. They know that he lost. They know that he lost some of those states, but they projected it anyway because there are going to be enough votes. There are going to be a lot of votes that are going to be counted. A lot of these votes come around the country. This will be around the globe, but in the case around the country, they know that they're stolen. Well, let's see. From the Republican Party. So the Republican Party are the ones stealing the votes here. We have here the world is watching, but also there's foreign interference helping the Republican Party. We have here, this is how they're going to be feeling. This is how also we're feeling right now. We know that Russia's involved. Russia's involved here with the president. And here's Biden. Biden's coming in. And it's going to be judgment that's going to take place. And here it is. The vote's going to start going up. So if you look here, this is where we are right now. But once the votes start coming in, it's going to look like a wave that comes in. So it appears to be in that way. In time, we'll know. About Biden when Biden's president, probably. But 45 actually didn't win. Does he pen Trump again? I separated the cards and somehow they show up again. We have here, he's going to give us information about what happened. And it's going to be almost like a rebirth in the country. Like, we're going to start healing. He's going to say that some of these close were a lot closer than anticipated. And it looks like the government's going to back Biden. And information going to be revealed. If you ask me, will we know about the votes? It looks like a yes. We will. We'll actually know about the votes, which is nice to know because they're probably not going to tell us about Hillary won. So it'll be nice to know about this and know that, okay, we know we were right. We all knew that they were trying to hack it. And so, yeah. How do you guys feel about this? Thank you, Maria. Happy you came. How do you guys feel about the information I provided so far? Like, I got that Biden had a high probability of flipping the state of Georgia. Right now, it was 3,000 votes between Trump and Biden in the state of Georgia. So that's where we are right now. So if Georgia flipped, I wouldn't have known until after the end of this video. Okay. Let's do the next question. Okay, so with the states that are left, how many states will Biden win? He's going to win more than what the cards are. Okay. Spirits and angels tell me about how many states will Biden carry? How many states will Biden carry? The ones we have here, we have Biden, and then we have Kamala Harris. So we have, what number is this? This is a 5, 6. So these are 6 states, right? Guys, how many states are up for grabs right now? 6, right? We have Alaska, we have Nevada, we have Arizona, we have Pennsylvania, we have Georgia, and we have North Carolina. It looks like Biden's going to win them all. This is the number 6. Yeah, it looks like he's going to win 6 states. So it looks like he's going to win everything on the board. So he's going to win Alaska, Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina. I believe that's all 6. So yeah, so that's how many states he's going to win. So don't worry. Let me just ask. Well, how many states will... Okay, we have Trump here. But it looks like it's very strong. Biden does have a lot of strength in these states. Okay, spirits and angels tell me about Biden's. Will Biden be able to flip any other states when we find out about the voter fraud? Will Biden be able to flip? Okay. We have the Republican Party. They know that they messed up with the votes, and this is a lot of strife here. We have strength, so we have strong voting. It's gonna look like a lot of states up here. If you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look like seven more states flip into the Democratic column. They end up victorious. Right now, they're fighting the votes in these states. So 7 more states will flip. It's gonna happen soon, but it's not gonna happen right now. We won't know about this. Right now, we think they lost in these states, but actually they were actually victorious, and these states were actually stolen, and the popular vote was manipulated. And so they wanted to keep the track record of being the Republicans held on to the states they won in the past, but really the Democrats had a lot of votes in these states, but it didn't hand Biden the victory. So it was a landslide. It was indeed a landslide, but it looked like they were stealing it on election night, and so this is us Washington kind of scared. And so we feel betrayed. We feel betrayed, but the information is going to be revealed soon. And we'll know eventually. And after these 6 states are decided, but there's also Biden and Kamala, and Biden's here again. I will know eventually. We will know. We will know. So that's good. So how do you guys feel confident with those 6 states up for grab? I always thought last year looked like you're gonna go blue. I mean, really. How you guys feel about last year going blue? Right? That would be a big shocker, right? Won't be the first time it went blue. Well, actually, it'll be the second time it went red, actually. I mean, it'll be the first time it went blue since Lyndon Johnson. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you guys checked out my previous live before the for this, I think it's called Everything Political. I think someone asked me about Mitch McConnell, and I said that I thought that Mitch McConnell will win, and then end up having to step down, and Amy McGrath takes over. So yeah, I do believe that the Senate's gonna flip. So I hope that helped, Michelle. I mean, that was a pretty good answer. We got flat out 6. Okay, today Trump declared the Republican winner of the House. No, they already lost the House. It closed though, but they didn't win the House. Okay, what's Donnie Dark going to do when he loses? Howdy Dino. Okay. Oh, Daddy Dino. Hi. Okay, so what is Trump gonna do? Oh. Okay. Trump is like reverse here. I don't know why. Okay, Trump. How is Trump gonna be doing when he loses the election? How is Trump gonna be feeling when he loses the election? Hi, Keisha. How is Trump gonna be feeling when they finally announce that he lost the election? Remember, it's just very embarrassing. It's very rare for an incumbent to lose an election. How is Trump gonna be feeling when he loses an election? We have here victory card. That's weird. Victory in the popular vote. He might win the popular vote. There's government interference here with the popular vote, so it might look like he might actually be the first Republican since the 1800s to lose the popular vote. I mean, win the popular vote, but lose the electoral college. And it's because of Russian interference. We have Russian government here. And we also have Nancy Pelosi coming in. She's going to reveal some information about the Democrats and their votes for Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. Then we have here that Joe Biden didn't lose his states, and that he actually had strong support, and that the votes were fraud. So yeah, it's going to be reported. So 7 states are going to be retracted, like Texas, South Carolina, Maine. What else? A lot of the states that you think, and even like Senate, and it could also be Senate too. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's do the next question. Okay, Trump had a news conference where he just now said that he won the election and people are cheating. I feel this is so dangerous, and action will just lead to violence from me crazy. Honestly, there should be like an Amendment 25th be used on him, if you ask me. Okay, spirits and angels tell me. Spirits and angels tell me about, what's the question again? Well, I gotta pin your question. I'm not even gonna remember. Pin matches. Okay. Trump had a news conference where he just now said, okay, well, Trump's saying that he won the election and saying that other people are cheating, but is that going to lead to violence? Is that going to lead to violence? And so the first card we have out here is the presidency is still undecided. We have the American presidency. It's for Joe Biden and Kamala. We all know Trump is going to lose. And here we have a lost card. We know it's a stolen election. The Democrats are riding to victory here. We have the Republican Party. They took a big risk. They think doing this, they did take a big risk trying to steal the votes. It's going to be found. They're going to find information out, and Biden's going to have more votes counted. So, I mean, not necessarily that doesn't answer. It doesn't really answer. Doesn't have answer reflect. Necessarily doesn't answer that. There's going to be violence. I got the spirit guys and angels don't want me to tell me a direct answer. Keep telling me that the information is going to be revealed, and so that's what I'm seeing here. It's not necessarily telling me anything other than information or the votes being counted correctly. So that should be interesting. Okay, what's the next one? If prominent Republicans don't denounce Trump behavior, could lead to trouble. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Julie, I can see it on here at the camera. It's like a reflector, almost like a mirror. Okay, Susan Cruden, 25% of the ballots are missing from South Florida. Let's look at that. Florida votes. Are all the votes in Florida going to be counted? Are all the votes we have here, the first card is Biden. We have a lot of votes here, a lot of votes for the Democratic Party. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find the votes. And it looks like Trump loses the state of Florida. Right now, it's unbalanced. Trump didn't win the state of Florida. There are going to be some recounts happening. It's gonna be one of those states that are retracted. So if you look here, I just see 7 states are going to actually, in Trump column that he won, it's going to be retracted. So Florida is going to be one of those states. It's going to look like a bigger and bigger landslide. If you look here, there's 10 states that are going to flip. We have here election being stolen and stuff like that. It's being sealed. They're going to find the votes. They're going to find it. It's almost like the information is going to be handed to them. You need to manifest it. This is the Republican Party doing trickery in Florida. They didn't win the 29 electoral votes for Trump. Joe Biden here. Right now, he loses the state, but here he is again, coming in quickly, and he's the winner. So it looks like Florida, as of right now, they're going to find the votes. And looks like he's going to be the winner. Is that what Wimpy said? Did Wimpy say that they're going to find the votes? It looks like to me they're going to find it. And some of you guys were asking about the Joy, and if you're new here, I did find that the Joy is going to be releasing information once they declare Biden the winner of the presidential election, because he realizes that Trump will have basically no power left. And so he's just going to spit out all the information he needs so he doesn't get investigated. So it looks like that may happen. I asked about the likeliest possibility of that, and it looks like a yes. So there's that. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, you guys wanted to know about Moscow Mess, so let's ask about that. Okay, so is Moscow Mess going to end up leaving? Is Moscow Mess going to end up leaving his Senate seat? The seat that he wrongfully won. Is Mitch McConnell going to leave? We have here government. They're going to come after him, so there's an investigation here. It might be 3 investigations. We have here people are happy. This is almost like Amy McGrath here. She's actually victorious in Kentucky. Right now, the vote is uncertain. They're looking for the ballots. Where did it go? It's unbalanced in the state of Kentucky right now. We have here the Democrats in Kentucky are upset that Miss McConnell still on the throne here. We have they're gonna find the votes and they're in the water. Okay. And when they find it, it's gonna cause a tower moment, right? It's gonna be almost like in the past where the Kentucky once voted for a Democratic senator, and here we have Amy McGrath. And so what that tells me is that in the end, Miss McConnell's gonna end up losing his seat, and they're gonna find it. So that's good news. So stay hopeful, okay? There's a lot of cheating going on. I was upset, and I do want to apologize if you guys watched my past 2 videos. I just say that I just got mad. I wasn't mad. I was just upset. I just say that I believe that we were complacent, but actually, thank you guys for pointing it out to me. We were not complacent. I was just upset because I was washing and I hadn't had a lot of sleep from the night before, and I was just upset seeing a red mirage. And so I do want to take full responsibility for that, and I do apologize. I mean, I just want to leave it the way it is because I'm not editing it out. I mean, this is my genuine stuff. I'm always going to be honest, and so I need to make sure that you guys can see that, and then I'm always going to be genuine with you, and I will take full responsibility for any mistakes that I did make. Okay, I didn't know it was up for takes. Yeah, a lot of states that are up for take right now. Okay, thank you, Michelle. I wanted that Trump will face charges for election tampering. Now that's the problem because he's president, so they can't necessarily arrest him for that. And the first card that showed up with election tampering is Biden, so Biden's numbers here. It looks like it's gonna happen quickly. Whew. I'm calmer now. Don't worry. Okay, spirits and angels tell me about what the fuck was this on? Excuse me, pardon for my language. Okay, well I gotta really like pin you guys. Okay, so let's ask, will Trump face charges for election tampering? Spirits and angels tell me. And we have here the first card is victory. Some states are gonna go undecided again. It's gonna be too close to call. We have here the presidency. So the presidency will begin to be too close to call in some states again for election tampering. We have here there's a lot of votes. They took a big risk. You can see here they took some votes and they just did whatever the hell they wanted with them. These are the ballots. People working on the hard work ballots. These are property, by the way. We have here right now they're investigating where they are. And here we have that when they do, they're gonna find the ballots in a large number, like almost like all these ballots are packed up, piles of them. And they're gonna reveal the information. It's gonna bring the country into smoother, calmer waters, and they're gonna reveal that it has been stolen, and that it's actually a landslide. And we have here Trump's gonna end up losing by a bigger margin, and it's gonna be revealed that he didn't win a lot of states that he thought he did. I'm seeing Texas and Florida here, and Biden was actually victorious in defeating the incumbent. What we have is another 10 states. So I'm balanced right now. They said they went to Trump, but they didn't. And so it looks like it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be a tough battle, but stay with it. It looks like the votes are going to flip. So it's not telling me whether or not Trump is going to be arrested for election tampering. It's not answering that. What it keeps doing is it keeps telling me that the votes are going to be found. So I mean, I feel like that's a better message than whether or not he's going to be arrested for fraud. If the angel and spirit guys are not telling me directly, maybe we're not meant to know. So I'm going to leave it at that with that particular question. Okay, so Mondell, hi love. Okay, so let's ask, are the ballots in the water in Florida? Are the ballots, but the ballots that people voted for in the water? I'm here in Tampa. It might be in Tampa. No, Trump will probably end up not signing anything because he wants to punish the people, but we can always beat on that. Okay, so Spirits and Angel, tell me about the ballots. We have here Biden lost the state, the challenges lost, and foreign interference. We have here the new leader with the ballots. They knew something was up. The investigators are coming in. These people voted because of COVID. I feel like this is a senior vote, and they all voted Democratic. So it looks like if you look in the background, this is in the water here. It looks like it's gonna get washed up on the shore, and that's how it's gonna be found. They're gonna find it on like the shoreline. They know that this is gonna show proof that the Republican Party did this. We have here people are gonna be very judgmental of this current administration. A lot of people in Florida are gonna feel like they've been wronged, but there's enough votes. And it will be revealed that Biden will win the state. He will win the state. And okay, so yeah, Biden will win the state. So this is the throne here. It was handed to Trump, but it's actually not him. Trump doesn't actually win the state. It gets put back onto the toss-up map, and Republicans end up losing the hanged man. And there's enough votes, and it looks like they take it out of the water. If you look here, it looks like they took it from the water and they're holding it, like giving it to you. So it appears to me that yes, they're gonna find the votes. If anyone who watches Whimsy, tell me, did she say that they're gonna find the votes? Did they find the votes? Does anyone know anything on that? I don't know, because I haven't watched her yet. I will be. I watched one of her videos recently, today actually, but I don't know. What do you guys say? Because I noticed she's doing a video live at 9, so yeah. All right, so let's do the next one. If you guys know if like Whimsy said like they'll be finding it because it appears to me that they're gonna find the votes. Like it gets washed up on the shore. Sorry guys. They need a new election system that has voice recognition like my bank. I didn't know they had that. My bank should definitely have that. Let's see, will they create a new voting system? Let's ask. That's a good thing to ask. Will they create a new voting system in the United States? Will the United States have a new voting system? By the way, voter suppression in Georgia and all the other southern states are actually Jim Crow laws. That's why it's legal to do that. Okay. Whew. Are they going to create brand new voting measures in the United States on how the process works in election? Will they actually change it? Oh, really? Huh. So it looks like they're considering many options. One of the options here is interstate compact, voting compact. So that's interesting. Right now it's unbalanced. It doesn't have enough states to be enacted, but the Democrats win those states. It very well could be enacted within 2024. And if you guys don't know what that is, these are 4 states that are very big number that the Republican Party has. If you don't know what the interstate compact is, it basically means that the states sign an agreement awarding the popular vote winner with the all electoral college. The national popular vote winner, not the popular vote winner in the state, if that makes any sense. They need 270 in order to do it. So 269 states can electoral college states can say like, oh, this could be the winner in that particular state, and you have to win the popular vote in those states. But if you want to win the popular vote nationwide, you have to win the popular vote. So that's how that will work. So it appears to me that they don't get rid of the electoral college. You can't get rid of the electoral college. Instead, they're going to implement that half the states are going to have popular vote that goes to the national popular vote winner, and the other half is going to be same with the electoral college. So as long as you have 270 and you win the popular vote, you're automatically going to be elected president. That's how that's going to work. But you need to be able to have those enough states in order to do that. Okay, let's do the next question. Yes, guys, please remember this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's do the next question. Yeah, Trump has no path to win without PA. He needs to run the board. But if you guys watch my previous, like the beginning of the video, someone asked how many days was Biden wins, and the first state is 6, and the 6 states left off the toss-up. So there's that. Manny Chris 25th and 686. What do you mean, Manny? The DOJ coming for Manson and his wife. Yeah, definitely. The Republicans do way too much cheating. Yeah, they do. Lindsey Graham got sympathy votes because he's just so pathetic. Maybe he will be a Biden Republican. Well, he does like Biden. He just say that. Okay, so will Lindsey Graham end up losing his seat? Will Lindsey Graham be found for voter fraud, and will he lose his seat? We have here the analyzing the votes, so there might be a secret recount going on. There's no retweet here right now. There's what does that mean? So we have here the seat gets handed over to Jamie Harrison, which is the Democrat. We have here it unseats what's his name? Graham. It's gonna happen quickly. So when the votes get counted, it looks like Jamie Harrison actually wins the Senate race, not Lindsey Graham. So that's interesting. So it looks like if they get caught for fraud in South Carolina, Lindsey Graham loses. I slept so good, yeah. Okay, what's going on with Rudy Giuliani? Yeah. What's happening now? What's happening with Rudy Giuliani? Spirits and angels tell me. We have betrayal here. He's having some heart problems. He doesn't feel good about this election. He's trying his best to try to sway it. He's very upset about this election. He feels betrayed. He knows that the investigators are coming after him. He's trying to get out of smoother waters with the presidency. He's trying to basically go in with Biden. He's at a crossroad right now. He doesn't know what to do. He's going to hand over some information that's about the Republican Party and what they did. So you're going to hand over some information to Joe Biden. Yep. Going to hand over information. It's going to be a transition. So this is going to happen around Inauguration Day when Rudy Giuliani starts releasing information. He's going to start telling all the crap they did in the election to Joe Biden, what they did to Joe Biden and the stealing the votes and from Joe Biden. Yeah, here you go. I'm telling you guys, they're gonna reveal the information. So Rudy Giuliani may be one of the people who are gonna reveal the information. Just please keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I really love how when I read the cards, the cards flow so smoothly with one another. Like I say, sealed, and that card is a sealed card. You can clearly see it. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Whew. I'm going to turn the fan on. It's getting hot in here with this information. I'm actually not kidding. I'm getting hot, and that means that we're getting really close to the information. Okay. What is the next one? There's someone check on Georgia right now. Did Georgia flip yet? It's okay, Jay-Bird. Don't worry, love. You can always watch the beginning of the video when you're done, when this thing is done. Election night was really tough. I definitely agree with that. No problem, Manny. Okay, so someone wants to know, Susan Cruzan, will Trump sign a stimulus package bill if he loses? Will Trump sign a stimulus package bill if he loses the election? The first card is no. No. No, he's actually going to steal the money. He feels betrayed from the people. No, he's not going to do it. Nope. If you're waiting for the stimulus package, Trump is not going to do it. Will they remove Trump with Chapter 25 if he incites violence? Will they remove Trump with the 25 for credit? They're thinking about it. There's the information that's going to be revealed. And we have here the Democrats, and they know that the votes are being stolen from the Democrats. They actually may remove him on that particular area from the suburban vote. We have here, they know that the Democrats are victorious. They're currently looking at the ballot. They may remove him on that specific charge. Yeah, they know that they did a lot of stuff with the ballots here. The media wrongfully reported a lot of states. A lot of states are going to be back up for grabs. And we have here, it's underground and world leaders. Right here, bad leaders here, the Hanged Man. We have here, they were very strong in doing this, but they're not going to be as strong when this information gets come out about the voting booths, about Biden winning. We have here Biden going to start pushing. Biden's angry now. And they're going to start looking for these votes, where these votes were manipulated by 45. And it's going to hand Biden a big victory. If you look how big this pentacle is, you can really tell this is a big margin. Right? It's going to be revealed this information about Biden. So if you guys really look here, it's a blue wave. It's a blue wave. So yeah, that's how that's how that's going to go. So if anything, they're not going to charge him with the 25. They're going to charge him with voter fraud. So that's how they're going to remove him. So that's interesting. I mean, good for them, right? All right, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to separate these cards because I want to make sure that it comes out randomly and not the same time every single time. Okay. If you notice, like, that's how I do it, so that the cards come out randomly. Does Trump know he's losing, or does he really think he will win? Does Trump know he's losing, does he think he's really going to win? Does Trump know he's losing? Does Trump know he's losing? Does Trump here, with the Republican Party, Trump here. He thinks he's going to win. He thinks he has enough votes to win the presidency. But he's afraid of a recount. He's afraid of a recount in these states. He wants to be victorious. He's afraid that he's not going to be victorious. He knows that they manipulated the suburban vote here with Russia when Russia's involved. He knows that he's not the new leader with this election. He knows that he manipulated people's voicing and who they chose for. I'm hearing a message that he told people not to vote. And here we have the white supremacists, it's the Jim Crow law for an interference. It's going to be a strong push though, but this is the current incumbent, also Biden. And then here they're going to start fighting in the course. And it looks like someone's going to end up losing. Someone's going to feel betrayed. It's 10 states, it's unbalanced. You're going to feel upset. And it looks like the Democrats win. So, yeah, the Democrats are going to be found on that. So if you want to talk about, so Trump thinks he's winning. He thinks he has enough votes to win, but he's going to get caught. So no, if you ask me. Sorry, guys. Let me just shuffle this a little bit. Just randomly, just open it up, put it here. Ooh, I'm going to turn on the fan. It's so hot right now, and I'm getting really hot. So give me 1 second. Ow. Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry guys. Alright. So the next question that we're going to be asking is, Trump knows that he's losing. No, she didn't say that they found them, but they were in California. I just stated in my reading that I did get that they found them in blue states. They're hiding them in blue states. Alright, let's do that. Are they hiding them in blue states? Are they hiding the votes in blue states? Biden votes in blue states. Are they hiding all the ballots in blue states? Are they hiding in Democratic states, all the ballots? Are they hiding the ballots in Democratic states? Are they hiding the ballots in Democratic states? They are. They are. Yes, they are. We have here the suburban vote again. Yep. They didn't want the decision to be made. They didn't want to give people a choice. And this is a Russian idea. This is something a Russian would do. This is, oh my God, I just got it. Okay, so we have here, yes, they're hiding in blue states. These are suburban women. who made his choice, and they're hiding suburban women votes. They're taking white women and suburban women, no matter what you are, but they're hiding their votes. They know that they're going to lose with the suburban vote, and so they're doing some sort of trickery going on here. They don't want to lose the states, so that's what they're doing. They're taking the suburban white vote and the suburban women vote, and they're hiding it. Hi, Carla. Keisha, why is your message retracted? Did someone delete it? Okay, if I don't answer your question, repeat it, please. I'm trying to find it. I think I'm missing both. I mean, I'm missing question. Poor Rudy, what's going to happen to Bill Barr? So I want to know about Bill Barr. Let's ask about Bill Barr. Let me just pin the question. Okay. What are we going to know about Bill Barr? What do we need to know about Bill Barr? What do we need to know about Bill Barr? Spirits and angels, tell me. What do we need to know about Bill Barr? Okay. We have here bad presidency. He's thinking about his future right now. He knows that he's going to be judged. You know, they're going to have to show up to the court. This is also the Georgian flag. If you guys didn't know Georgia, he's going to be caught in Georgia. Something with Georgia in there. Or Eric Prince. Eric Prince, he might be the guy who raped children in the royal family. We do have here, they also know about Georgia and the ballot harvesting for the president. And it looks like this is the number 3. They know these are Democratic voters. They're going to find the ballots here in time. They'll find it. That the Democrats actually won. And so it appears to me that he's thinking about his future right now, what possibly it could mean. The fact that he cheated for Trump and it doesn't look like it's going to work. Does anyone want to check out Georgia for me? Is Georgia getting closer? The last time I checked it before I went on, it was within 3,000 votes. Is Trump down more, or is it like still 3,000? Okay, how is the Trump feeling? How is the Trump family going to be feeling? Okay. How is Trump family going to be feeling? How is the Trump family going to be feeling? Can I have some clarity on the spirit and angel? How are the Trump family going to be feeling? Oh, thank you, Jay. They feel like they're invincible almost, like they're an idiot. Like, look, they're on the ledge here, and they think that they're invincible and that they can't be charged and that they got away with it. Look how idiotic this guy is. We have here, they think that they're going to win this election. They still think, with ignorance, that they're going to win, not they're going to somehow pull this off. With Russia, with Russian help. And then here, they think they're going to steal it from Biden again. The presidency. They think they're going to steal the presidency from Biden, and they're going to try to, almost like they think that they're going to be given an offer again. And so they think they're going to be victorious, but they're not. So it appears to me that's how it's going right now. And so that's how the Trump family is feeling. They think that they're going to actually win, which is pathetic and just outright hilarious because they're stupid and idiotic. Oh yeah, he cannot win without Georgia. Even if he loses to Arizona, and I said he's done. He's done. If he loses to Arizona, he needs to win he needs to run the table at that point. He needs to win every other state, which chances are he's not. Trump for president. If he squealed it to save his butt from jail, yeah, honestly. No, Georgia is 49.4 and Biden 49.3. That's still very close, though. Was there cheating from Miss McConnell? Yes, there was, Jaybird. Yes, they were. And you could check up. I did the information early in the video. The blue wave was so big that cheating couldn't stop it. Yeah, let's just see how big the blue wave was. How big was the blue wave? How big was the blue wave, spirits and angels? Tell me. How big was the blue wave? How big was the blue wave, spirits and angels? Tell me. How big was the Democratic wave this year? And the first card is, it's pretty damn big. People came out. They didn't stay home. They knew that this was a strong opportunity, and they had no choice but to vote. They came out in big numbers. Even if they had to do it because even if they got in a fight with their family, they came out and they did it anyway. And they voted Democratic. And here it is, the voters making a deal. So they came out. It looked like the votes are very big. They betrayed the current government. This is number 3 here. They came out big enough to take him out. That was one of the main motives. So they put another Democrat in. And here's the blue wave. You see it? This is where we are right now. It's very close. It's not a big margin. But it starts to go on and information starts to get revealed. It starts to show up like a big blue wave. And here, the information gets revealed. So it looks to me right now that the blue wave was pretty big. It was really big, actually. I voted, so I'm so happy I voted blue. So, yes. So I'm happy I was a part of this. I really am. Okay, so Manny J. Chris, earlier you talked about the 25th Amendment for Trump. So I said yes, the 25th and 6886. Throw him out. Oh, okay. Let's see. Are they going to do an 86 on Trump? What's mean throw him out? Spirits and angels tell me. Are they going to do an 86 on Trump? I hear no, they won't yet. Yeah, that's the keyword, yet. Will they do an 86 on Trump? Will they do an 86 on Trump? Spirits and angels tell me. Will they do an 86 on Trump? Will they do an 86 on Trump? We have Russia trying to make a deal with a bad union here. So are they going to throw him out? This looks like Nancy. This could be Nancy Pelosi. Once the Democrats win, they might very well do it. And here we have, once they have enough votes, they're gonna kick him out. So it looks like yes. It looks like yeah, but not right now. Okay. Keisha Harris. I'm just glad the joy is going down. I hope they keep the close eye on him to make sure he doesn't leave the country. Yeah, honestly. Okay, let's just see if anyone who messes with the UPS is going to go to jail. And the first card is, we have, oh, okay. So these cards all came out. Let's just separate them in the order that they came. Okay. Let's leave them here. So we have here, they know Trump lost. They know that the people right now are looking for the ballots that the Republican Party thought that they could hide. They're going to find it, almost like they look at it like, oh my God, we just found what we needed. And there's going to be a transformation. There's going to be a transfer of power in some states where the votes are hidden. Then we have here, we have a tower moment for the presidency. There's not a loss in some of those states for the Biden-Harris team. So the states like Texas and Florida may potentially flip. So just keep hoped up, you know, that reading that me, Cam, and everyone else did on Monday is a potential chance for that to happen. So don't think that this is all lost. It's not, okay? I mean, this is good news for me even too, because I always wanted to see a landslide, just never in a way that cheating. But it is what it is, I guess. It doesn't really answer whether or not they're going to go to jail. They're just saying it's going to be found. Will Biden change the election system? Did I ask this already? I just say the administration that goes in will end up changing it. Well, the winning, we all know who's going to win, but yeah. When are we going to get the results next week? I think it's going to be on the 9th. I really do, but let's just see. Hi, Sylvia. Okay, so are we going to get the results this week? Okay, so we have here ballots are going to be found. There's government infiltrating here. They're going to find it. And it's going to be in the future. So actually, you may not even have the votes yet. They're going to find the ballots. They know that these ballots were hidden in these states here, that they were stolen. This is going to be a big blue wave here. And these are Democratic voters. There we go. We have Joe Biden. Here we have, they're finding the votes. They're going to declare new winners in the state. And that Biden actually flipped a lot of states. And here it is, judgment. a new call is going to be made, and Trump's going to feel like a hanged man. They're going to find in, and voter interference is not going to work. Trump loses a lot of states. Here we have Russia here with the voters. So the Russia's here, but also here's the voters making a deal. And so the voters are going to be almost like practically handing over the information to the Democrats, and they're going to be victorious. So, yeah, it's the voters who came out. So it looks like it's going to be a very big landslide. But right now, it looks like a very close election, but it's not really close. If you really ask me, on my part, it's not really close. Whew. Okay. So, guys, I'm excited. How you guys feeling with this video? You guys feel very happy about the information that's going to be revealed? How are you guys feeling about this? I want to hear some of your opinions. Why? Look out for the next question so I don't miss any. So how you guys feeling about what I just read in this entire hour so far? It's about to be an hour. So let me ask about the result. I know that you asked about it, Daisy. And so let me just ask. It didn't really necessarily give me a pointer. Okay. All right, Spirits and Angels, tell me, will we know about the will we know about the election results next week? Okay, let's just do this again. Okay. Are we going to know about the election winner next week? Who won the election next week? Are we going to know next week? Are we going to know about the election winner next week? Ooh, okay. We have election day here, number 3, with the Democrats here. So we have a 3 and a 2. We have the Democrat voters that are still waiting on Democratic votes. They're going to be victorious in the past. So in the future, they're going to find more information or something. Let me ask for clarity on that. But here we have it. So this is good news. Spirits and Angels, tell me, what can I know about this particular card? Like this, what are you trying to get here? What do we need to know? What's going to be revealed? What's going to be revealed? And we have here the votes here. This is going to come on slowly. Investigation is going to start to begin. It's going to reveal a lot of information. Oh my God, this is a young vote. Look at this. This is a young vote. They're going to reveal information on the young vote. And then here it is. Biden leads. He flipped a lot of states. Here's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. But it doesn't tell me anything about when the information is going to be revealed. But if anything, based on the reading today, when I found with the joy and everything, that once they declare Biden the winner, he's going to spill a lot of information. Could you realize? Bye, Susan. Make sure you don't forget to watch when you come back. There will be a lot of information on a lot of things with like the joy and everything, and that he's going to end up spilling the beans because once he knows that Trump doesn't have the electoral power anymore, he's just going to spill it whatever he needs so he can kind of like get like the investigators to give him a less than sentence, if you know what I mean. A less than sentence. Okay, you know what I mean. Like, I can't even pronounce it. I apologize, guys. Oh, Julie, I already read on Rudy Giuliani. You can check up a little earlier in the video. Will Biden be able to reunite the family? Will Biden be able to reunite the families and the kids in the cages? Will Biden be able to reunite the kids in cages? Will Biden be able to reunite the kids in cages? Thank you, Carla. You're sweet. Will Biden be able to reunite the kids and families? Will Biden be able to reunite the kids and families? We have here the loss here. He looks like the families are lost. Like they don't know what happened. But once Trump's out, Biden's in. We have here, there's going to be a reunion. This is a family card if you look here. So it looks like, yes, there's 2 kids and then there's a mother and family. So it looks like a yes. They're going to find them. And what I'm seeing here is that they're going to either find them through the social security number or like ancestry.com. That's how they're going to find them. So that's interesting. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like using I'm using YouTube program and it makes it very difficult to find questions. I think Biden got 4 million more votes than Hillary. Yeah, he did, but I think he needs to get more votes. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like it needs to be 10 million. That's my preference. But the man baby is an absolute best sport. He is heading for such a humiliation. The cheering will be heard around the world. Yes. I live in Texas. I am disappointed we did not go blue. Catherine, I just say that information can be revealed about Texas. I manifested intended millions to get off the couches. As I was doing, I felt like I was taking them with me. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Do Biden people investigate on Trump allies and their crimes? Is Biden going to investigate people on their allies on crimes? Okay, so look like here. Look like there's some sort of investigation going on. Here's Biden. Here's Biden. He's going to give him information. He's going to make a proclamation of something. He's looking at the information here, right? Oh, shit. And here we have victory, challenged by victory against the president. So he needs to win he needs to be victorious against the president. So he needs to make sure that Trump doesn't win this thing, that he needs victory. So that he can do judgment on the people who do wrong thing, but he needs enough votes to win. And he needs the media to report it. So, about the foreign interference that happened in the US. So it looks like that's the question to answer with Daphne, with the Biden people investigate on Trump and the allies. He needs to win first. That's what the cards are telling me. He needs to win, and the media needs to say that he won, and so that he can go forward with all the information that you're asking. Okay. Let's do randomly here. I don't know what any cards are. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so we have a question. In the end, will all the counted votes prove that all of it was a landslide blue wave? Ooh, that's a good question, Sylvia. That's a good question. What's that? Spirits and angels tell me. When all the votes are counted, is it going to appear like a blue wave? Is it going to appear like a Democratic landslide? We have the president here. It's a sun. When all the votes are counted, is it going to be a Democratic landslide victory? Is it going to be a Democratic landslide victory? When all the votes are counted, is it going to look like a Democratic landslide victory? We have here, it looks like yes, but it's the no for now because they haven't found the ballots. We have here, there's a lot of balance here. They need to find it. It's in the water for Biden and Harris. We have here, there's an opportunity for a landslide. It's a betrayal right now. But when they do it, it's going to be, look, I don't know if you guys watched me earlier in this video, but I just say this is a large margin. It's going to increase Biden's margin by a large amount. This is the thing that I'm referring to. So it looks like yes. A lot of states are going to go back into the toss-up column because of Republican trickery going on. And it looks like the Democrats pulled off. They have enough votes now. And there's a transformation, a rebirth, a relocation. So it goes from red to blue. The government's interfering here, so the government knows. The people right now in these states are upset because they didn't win the state that Trump won them. Here's Trump again. We have here in the future, we're going to have a new leader, so the state's going to end up going blue. There's going to be an offer here. It didn't happen yet. It's almost like the votes are going to be handed to you like divine. And the woman's going to win, the women winning. So it looks like the Democrats are winning. This is also Russia, but in this essence, it's going to be like states with a lot of woods area that's been affected by environmental change here. There's an offer, and the Republican Party end up losing when information is revealed about the Republican Party. And then here's the Democrat, Joe Biden. He can end up fighting results for the ballots to be counted for all voters. And here we have a happy election. And that Biden ends up gliding to victory. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a landslide, but it's going to be a while before any of that gets proven. So that's really interesting to see. I'm really happy. I mean, so if you guys have thought that the election night when we did the video on Monday wasn't accurate, Just hold your horses. It might be. Okay. We got a lot of states right. We're just waiting on few to be found fraudulent, and then once that information gets founded, good news for America. Good news. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm going in order, and it's very confusing to find your questions. If you don't mind, please put them in capital letters, and if you're just talking to other people, please put them lowercase so it's easier for me to find them. I am struggling trying to find your questions. Please remember this is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube, so I don't get arrested. You're wildly quick. Yeah, I am very quick. I noticed that. I'm like, woo! That was 10 minutes. I went through so much information. Hi, guys. Yes, guys, listen to Daffy. Look in my description. I always have the information for what you guys need to do when asking questions. But I am struggling trying to find your questions here. Because I don't want to lose them, and I feel like I'm going to lose your questions. Okay, will there be more bomb dropping news about 45 this week or the upcoming weeks? Okay, that's a good question. Let's do like almost like a month spread. Let's see for November. Are there going to be any bombshells that drop on Trump? We have here, he's the manipulation with the votes, the hiding of the ballots is going to be one of the bombshells. We have here in the future, so we're going to find out very soon. Okay, here we have a big large margin, so this might be the state of Texas. We have here the little betrayal going on, investigation, the corruption here. We have Trump looks like he's strong, but he's not. Then here's the next week. Here's Trump, reverse. We have Russian interference in the future, so we're going to know about that. But she's also Gina Haspel. She falls right underneath the future. We have, there's going to be some fighting. So it's going to be, the state of Texas is going to be back up into the toss-up column. People are unsure what way Texas is going to go. Then we have here, the Republican Party end up losing the state of Texas. There's not enough strength. And then the state that falls on top of it, there's a transformation, a transfer of power from the Republicans into the Democratic column. We have here the Democrat Party has enough votes now. We have here Biden. Biden gets awarded the winning vote here. If you guys look, you have Ace of Pentacles. He gets awarded the vote of Texas. He went to state of Texas. We have here, it's going to happen slowly. The votes are going to start coming in slowly. It's going to be within 1% though. Then the fourth week, we're going to have, they're still going to be looking for more votes so that everyone's votes are counted. Here we have, there's more people voted, the white suburban moms, even suburban people. We have here, but Trump ends up losing the state finally in the fourth week. We have here, the election is over. Election is over at this point, and here we have the Democrats win the state of Texas narrowly. Then here we have it. So yeah. So it appears to me right now that I hope that answers your question, Keisha. That is going to be one of the big bombshells. It's one of the big bombshells right now. It appears it's the state of Texas. Well, that could be more than one state. Just know that. So, hi Danielle. Hi Daniela. Danielle, I apologize if I mispronounced it. I'm a little dumb sometimes, so, not everything's going to be pronounced correctly. So I do want to apologize in advance. Okay. So what do you guys think about this reading so far? You guys like it? With the state of Texas and then the bombshell dropping. Trump leads dramatically now. It's in Georgia as Biden also gains in Pennsylvania. Okay, so Daphne, thank you. What's the margin now in Georgia and Pennsylvania? Can you give that to me, please? Okay, Julie M., will there be any hurricanes this year? Will there be any hurricanes this year? Spirits and angels, tell me, will there be any more hurricanes? The first card is a yes. Yes to the water card. There's going to be a lot more hurricanes coming. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's going to be 8 hurricanes left, but there's going to be 8 minor ones and then 1 really big one. So just keep in mind of that. I'm getting like Katrina type vibe. In like 2005, I believe that's when it happened. Okay, will the upper Midwest suffer blizzards before 2021? Okay, will the Midwest suffer massive blizzards before January? Will the Midwest suffer a lot of blizzards this year? Will the Midwest have a lot of blizzards? Will the Great Lakes states have a lot of blizzards? Will the Great... Oh, okay. Okay, so we have here, there's a chance, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The people are very well prepared in the states. The challenge is unpredictable weather, climate change. You're probably going to end up knowing about it, but you might not know until last minute. We do have here the wind, but it's reversed, so it tells me that it might not happen. This is the past card, so it happened in the past. It's probably why you're acting. It looks like you'll be okay. The skies look clear. It doesn't look like it's going to be a bad winter for you guys. Okay, what's the deal with Mar-a-Lago? With 45 lose it. With 45 lose the state Mar-a-Lago. We have here, it looks like he's going to lose the state of... He's going to lose Mar-a-Lago. It's not a state. It's a house or whatever the hell it is. It looks like Biden's going to end up taking the state. He actually might go after him for Mar-a-Lago. And it looks like Trump loses Mar-a-Lago. It doesn't look like Mar-a-Lago is going to be there for long. Okay, does Susan Collins win legitimately? Spirits and angels, tell me, does Susan Collins win legitimately? Does Susan Collins win legitimately? Does Susan Collins win legitimately? We have here, election day. She didn't win. She's not supposed to win. We have here, there's foreign interference. No, she didn't. There will be a transfer of power from Susan Collins to the Democrat. It's going to happen slowly when the votes are counted. Right now, it's at a standstill. They're trying to find it. They're trying to get it out of the Republican Party from the president. But they're going to find the votes, the Democratic votes. They're going to be given. They're going to find it, and it looks like the Democratic candidate goes to victory. So it looks like Susan Collins loses her seat. So just stay tuned for that. There's no way that someone who's so unpopular wins by 10%. There's no way. All of them. Miss McConnell, 10%. Lindsey Graham, 10%. There's no way. 10% is a little too odd of a number, if you ask me. If you ask me, I think it's a little too odd to win your Senate seat by 10%, especially if you're corrupt. If no one finds that weird, I don't know what is. Okay, so Julie, will the Deutsche Bank be seizing Trump's assets? So we have the Deutsche Bank here, right? They're watching the election, okay? And then they're going to come after him. Will they take his access? Will they take Trump's access? Will the bank take Trump's access? Will the Deutsche Bank go after Trump? Will the Deutsche Bank go after Trump? We have here, they have enough strength to do it. They have enough lawyers. They're going to go after him. It's a risk right now because he's president. But when he doesn't get given the offer of presidency, they're going to go after him. And they're going to restore balance. So it looks like a yes. It looks like the Deutsche Bank is going to go after Trump after he loses. And they're going to strike quickly a Trump tower. So it looks like yes. Ah, haha, Manny, you're funny. I think we're related with both dinosaurs. Yeah, honestly, yeah. You definitely are dinosaurs. We're very cute, right? Nobody knows exactly what we look like. Okay. Where's the other question? I'm trying to find it. I apologize, guys. Love your reading. Help the insanity going on. I'm glad. Much love to you. Trying to find your question. I apologize. Joe Biden acts like a real president, while Trump is acting like a spoiled baby. Yeah, honestly. Nobody can tell me you cannot elect a young guy anymore. We had a baby and he was 70, so you can't tell me that a young person can't be fit for the president. If we can elect a man-child, we can definitely elect a young guy who acts like he's a 50-year-old man. Trump lead dramatically narrows. You're welcome, Keisha. I was just done an observation between the two because of the speeches over the last couple of days. Okay, you go to Twitter. Thank you, Daphne. Did Biden take Arizona and Nevada? I've been off the news. Okay, Danielle, Biden and, well, Fox News called Nevada the night of Election Day. I don't know how the hell they knew that, but they called it. And but a lot of networks had not called Arizona or Nevada. Nevada's too close, and so is Arizona. But it looks like, based on my reading, Biden's gonna pick it up. No, I'm not tired. Nope. Thank you, Bernice. Will Trumpy leave us when he's out of office? Will Trumpy leave the U.S. when out of office? Will Trump leave the United States when after Inauguration Day? Will Trump leave? I hear no, who will leave before. Will Trump leave the United States after losing the election? Yeah, he will. He will. Yep. I think it's self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go any further with that question. Okay, what about Rob Cornyn, and then MJ Hager? Okay, did Rob Cornyn rightfully win his Senate seat, or did MJ Hager actually win her Senate seat? Will Rob Cornyn actually win? It's a very tight race. It didn't look like it. He won by 10%, so it tells me that there's some fraud going on. She won. Yeah, she won. She actually rightfully won. Yep, here's another woman card. There's a lot of feminine energy. She rightfully won in Texas. Yep, there's a lot of blue here. Biden and Harris. Yeah, they did ballots. Yeah, she won. She won. It was stolen from her. It was given to Trump guy instead. She won it. Yep, here you go. Under the loss here. Betrayal here. They took the votes. That's what happened. She actually won. She won. Rightfully. Now let's ask, will the information be revealed that she won? Hi, Roxanne. Definitely watch the rest of the video. You missed so much information. You'll love it. That's okay, Daphne. Just go on New York Times, and you can find all the information there if you want. And then it should be updated completely. Oh, Georgia, Trump narrowed 2,500 votes. Yes. I just say Biden will win Georgia, but yeah. When Trump loses, what country will Trump go to? Do you have a country card? Country deck? Do I have a country deck? No, that would be really cool if I did. Do I have an answer? I don't have one. I don't have it. Okay. Let's do this card and let's see what happens. Okay, spirits and angels tell me. Okay, so you guys are asking what the hell is the question again? Okay, so what country will Trump leave to? What country will Trump leave to? Okay, what country will Trump try to escape to? What country will Trump try to escape to? Donald John Trump, the President of the United States. What country will he try to flee to? We have here. And we have victory here. Number 3, he's worried about the election. He's made a deal with a leader. It's a deal with a leader. A woman involved. A male and a female here. Or Biden and Harris. This is who it is, Biden and Harris. We have here is fighting. So he might have, I'm gonna like the Middle East, but more like Israel, that type area. He might actually end up going to Israel. Here's Trump. I'm getting the vibe of the Prime Minister in Israel here. Israel, he made a deal with Russia. So it looks like a deal, like Russia gonna protect him in Israel because they know that he can't go to Russia because the United States is gonna know that he's in Russia and they're gonna find him. So no, he's gonna go to Israel. So I see him in Israel. It's strange. They do love him now, so what makes sense why it would be good for his ego. Hi, Mindset Lorraine. Honestly, Vendel, I totally feel that. Okay, so let's see. What are any more questions? I don't think Putin wants him. No, Putin doesn't want him. Okay, will Melania keep custody of Barron? Will Melania keep custody of Barron? Well, I keep reading your answer, guys. Okay. Will Melania keep custody of Barron Trump? Okay, so here it is. So here we have, she's making legal documents here. She's gonna fight for Barron. Here's Barron right here, right? After the election is completely over and time will now, she's gonna try to fight him. She's gonna try to take him away from Trump. She's already making a legal document here. Right? Trump is refusing the offer to sign the divorce papers. She knows that the election was stolen and that he's gonna get caught and she doesn't want to be tied up to him. And so there's going to be a tower moment. Eventually, she might reveal some information. Oh, yeah, she's going to reveal information if he refuses to sign the divorce papers. And about a Biden win. So she actually knows some stuff on it, and she's going to reveal information on it. So it appears to me, yes, that's part of the divorce paper that she filed. So, yes, she is trying to fight for Barron, and it looks like she's going to win. But she needs Trump to hand him over, and Trump not willing to hand Barron over. So, bye, Sandra. Much love to you. Don't forget to finish watching the rest of the video. Maybe you might like it. I don't know. All right. So, does anyone want to ask, is Biden going to win Georgia? Let's ask that. Is Biden going to end up winning Georgia? Is Biden going to end up flipping Georgia? Is Biden going to end up winning the state of Georgia? We have here incumbent. Looks like he's gonna win last minute, but then it gets taken away from him. So the media's gonna draw that Trump wins, but then it's retracted, and it looks like the Biden-Harris team wins. Yep, Trump loses the state of Georgia. Yep, he loses. It looks like Trump loses the state of Georgia. Thank you, Julie. Yes, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let's talk about Nevada. We haven't checked Nevada, so let's get an update on Nevada. Okay, spirits and angels, tell me about the state of Nevada. What do we need to know about Nevada? Is Joe Biden on track to carry the state of Nevada? Is Joe Biden on track to carry the state of Nevada? Oh shit, okay. So here we have the Democrats here. We have the Republicans doing some trickery in the state of Nevada. We have the election is still undecided. It's going to go to Trump's way. It's going to go to Trump. But then there's balance that gets restored. Right? Information gets revealed, the votes. Here Trump thought he won the state, but then it gets taken away from him. Here it is in time, information that's going to be revealed. He's going to try to escape, right? And then here's the election, and we have a Biden-Harris victory. So, yep. It looks like Biden and Harris win, but it looks like it's going to end up going to Trump and they're victorious. Right? There's fighting going on. People are upset. They're unsure about the election and what really happened with 45. The ballots are missing, but the ballots are found at this point. The state is now undecided again. Judgment's going to be raining, and it looks like the Democrats have enough votes. It's going to start to trickle in slowly, and it looks like the Democrats hand the state of Nevada over. So it appears to me that if Biden carries the state of Nevada, he's going to keep it, and if he loses it, it appears that the state of Nevada is going to go to Trump, and it's going to be one of those states that I told you earlier that's going to flip back to Democrat. So just keep that in mind. So just be careful. Just know that this is for entertainment purposes only, but we all know that the information I'm giving you are most likely accurate. So, but don't tell YouTube that. YouTube, I'm an independent. I'm just an entertainer for these people. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Let's shuffle these cards a little more. This is so difficult. Can you imagine when I get my brace and get my surgery? I'm never going to be able to do this. Biden really improved over the course of the campaign. In the beginning, he was looking really pretty shaky. Yeah, he did. He really improved. That he's really confident. He knew that. He knew. I think the government was pretty prepared, but I really hope they do release real information. People need to know that their vote was tampered with. Ah. Okay. Surgery, I have my shoulder popped out, so I need surgery, so I'll be out for a good month. But I'll be, you want to know when that surgery scheduled, I'll ask you guys, and you guys will give me all the videos that you want me to do, and I'll just start putting them up. I'm trying to figure out how to do this one hand, but it seems to be difficult, so don't know. Might go to bed now. Okay. Okay, so Rondell, are the authorities on top of the monies that Trump is stealing, money from Trump is stealing from the taxpayers, and are they on top of the election reports? Guys, is it okay? You guys can ask put all your questions in capital letters when asking questions. It's just easier to find. And thank you, Rondell, for doing that. It just made it so much easier to find it. Okay, Rondell's question. Are the authorities on top of the money that Trump is stealing from the American taxpayers? Are the authorities on top of the money that Trump is stealing from American taxpayers? Spirits and answers, tell me. No problem, Danielle. Don't forget to finish washing, okay, love? Spirits and answers, tell me. Whew. Is the authorities on top of Trump when stealing all the money from the taxpayers? The authorities are they watching Trump? So they're investigating here. They find information. They know that he's stealing money. It's gonna be revealed soon. Right now, they don't have enough information to accuse him of foreign interference, but they're gonna be victorious, and we're gonna know about it. So about 45. Yep. But we'll know by the time Biden and Kamala are in office, and it's just going to be Trump, and we're going to be having balance restored, and then he's going to go to the court. And he's going to try to leave. He's going to try to escape before the court date. So it appears that's how it's going to go. And then let's ask about, are they on top of the election reports? Let's see. I'm gonna need some water right now. I've been doing it for a straight hour and a half. I'm thirsty. Okay, spirits and angels tell me. Do you guys interested in me making like Christmas t-shirts for you guys? If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'll start designing Christmas design, and if you guys want to go check out my store in the description, let me know, and then I'll make them for you. So you guys can check that out if you guys are interested, and let me know. You can comment it when the video is uploaded, and let me know if you guys are interested, or you can tell me right now. But Anyway. No, we are territory and American citizens since. Yeah, you American citizens since 1917. I did see that with Biden and Harris win. You, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C. will become a state. Okay, spirits and angels tell me. The hell we got? What are we going to talk about? Oh my God, I forgot. Okay, right. All right, are the authorities on top of the voting results? Are the authorities on top of the voting results? Making sure that all votes are counted, including that there is no sort of fraud going on in any states, all 50 states. We have here, they know that the Republicans stole it. They're going to try to guide the country in a way that doesn't make it look like fraud going on, because all the crap Trump's saying is going to make it look like they're manipulating the votes. They know that who's really victorious in that state with the ballots. They know something about it. The Democrats here, they know that it's going to be a hard push. It's going to be a hard thing to sell, but they're going to push it in 10 states. So they're going to try to overturn the results in 10 states. Here we have the Democrats again, Gina Haspel. It looks like it's going to get Biden a big landslide victory when the results are done. Here's Biden. Yep, here's the presidency. Here's the election. We have white supremacy. We have, it's going to come in slowly though. But when it does, it's going to make a lot of states competitive again. And like I said, here we are right now. We're here, right? But when all the information gets the information starts coming up, his electoral college number is going to go up, along with his popular vote. He's going to be victorious. There's going to be a transfer of power, and then people are fighting. And so this is inauguration day, right? They're going to be talking about. They're going to try to make sure that there's justice on the side of both parties, but making sure that the Democrats get the justice they deserve with this president. And here's Biden. So this is the Biden presidency and the Trump leaving. So this is the inauguration day at this point. And we're going to find out a lot of states before then. So that should be really interesting. Oh, thank you, Gilbert. Okay, yeah, thank you, Gilbert. What's up to you? Biden in Georgia, Trump not 49.4 and Trump 49. Wait, they are even. Okay, really? Michelle, are they going to flip the state of Georgia? Let's do a reading on that right now. Do you guys mind if I do the state of Georgia right now? Oh, yeah, I was going to buy a card shuffling machine, but it's only for small cards. And so it'll probably be good for a deck like this, but not this deck. So I guess you can say that's a good thing, right? I mean, it'd be so much easier. I press the button and it starts shuffling. Ooh! Okay. Whew. Okay, Spirit. Well, Rondell, the candidates are not required to concede the election. It was not a normal thing. It only started in 1960. That's all. So it's not a normal thing in American history, but it started becoming a tradition. It's not required. Okay, so is Biden going to flip the state of Georgia, and is that going to be projected tonight? Is the media going to project that Biden won the state of Georgia? Okay. Are they going to project that Biden won the state of Georgia tonight? We have here, there's some votes being stolen here. We have from the Biden Republican Party. We have here, it's still out of sound, so it might be even with Biden. So, like I said, you guys were saying that it's even with Biden and Trump. So there was actually stealing votes right now, but it's even right now. And then here's the Biden card. We have here 45. Information can be revealed. Right. The Russians are coming in right now. They're coming in. They're going to try to manipulate the results. We have 3 here. They're going to manipulate at least 6,000 votes. They're going to try to manipulate it. And here's the 2. then Biden, and then Trump loses the state. And then it's judgment calls, which means basically they want to make a projection. So it looks like they're gonna make a projection in time, not yet, but someone's gonna be victorious, and it's Biden. Biden wins the state of Georgia. It looks like Trump leads, and then Biden leads, and then Trump leads, and then there's not enough votes for Trump, and then it appears that Biden wins the state of Georgia. Let me just check and see where we're at right now. Where is the map? Okay, New York Times needs to upload on my phone. It's not uploading. You're young. You might do better than you think after your surgery. In the meantime, I'll be praying for you. Oh, thank you, Keisha. You're so sweet. Much love to you. Is Joe Biden going to win Pennsylvania? I'll definitely try that right now. Manny, I'm so happy I'm cracking you up, Bill. Much love to you. Okay, so I'm going to check Georgia right now. It's 2,000 votes, guys. It's 2,000 votes right now. Trump leads. So, wait, look at this. Trump leads. When we started this video, it was like 3,000 votes different. Let's see. What are outstanding votes here? Is there any more votes coming in? We have Clayton County is still producing votes here. We have, yeah, it looks like that's the only county left. So it all depends on that county if they're ready enough to produce enough votes. Oh no, that's not good. So that's only a few hundred, but every vote counts in the state. It looks like right now Trump doesn't look like he's going to be getting a lot more votes in. It's just really Democratic at this point, and so it looks like he's going to flip the state of Georgia. So it looks like yes, it looks like he's going to flip it. But let's look at Pennsylvania. Okay, Carolina and Pennsylvania. Is Joe Biden gonna flip the state of? We have the presidency. They don't know who win the presidency, but they're gonna make a projection for Biden. I don't know what state, so we'll find out. Is it the state of North Carolina? Is it the state of North Carolina? I hear no is Pennsylvania, so they might make a projection, and this is probably why Biden's on the throne at this point, that he's already elected the next president. Let's ask one more time. Okay. Is Joe Biden going to flip the state of Pennsylvania? Is Joe Biden going to flip the state of Pennsylvania? We have here, they're not making a projection yet. We have here, there's some more votes in the future to come. We have here information revealed about Trump, information going to be revealed about him. Yep, here we have it, the presidency. It looks like he went the state. But if you guys listen to my reading before the election, I think it's called the northeastern state, and Pennsylvania was involved, and I said Pennsylvania goes red. It looks like there's some trickery that goes on in Pennsylvania right now. It looks like a strong lead for Trump. But then Biden comes in. It's a strong lead for Biden now, and then Biden wins. So it looks like Biden's going to end up winning the state anyway. But it looks like Trump's winning, and he loses the state. So I see Biden carrying the state of Pennsylvania. Thank you, guys. Yes, don't forget to like this video. All right, let's look at North Carolina. Let's look at North Carolina. Let me just light up a little incense so we can make sure that I am protected, and so are you. Okay. That's not even a fire. They gotta make a projection very soon. Sylvia, what do you say, love? Your message was deleted. Yes, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Okay. Is Joe Biden gonna win North Carolina? Is Joe Biden going to win the state of North Carolina? Is Joe Biden going to win the state of North Carolina? We have here, it could be 1%, and then someone's leaving, and who's that person leaving? Who ends up losing the state? Show me who's the loser. We have here, it's still election time, they're still waiting on the ballots. Who ends up losing the state of North Carolina? Show me who ends up losing the state. We have Trump. Trump ends up losing the state of North Carolina. So it looks like Biden wins in the state of North Carolina. That's the first time I ever asked for the loser, not the winner. Okay, Rondell. Will the White House be fumigated and cleansed before Biden takes over? I believe that all of the White House associated buildings be staged, hopefully by Shaman. Rondell, I did get yes for that. I'm hearing no, he won't do it yet. He might not do it yet. So I hope that answers your question. Silver YouTube. By 2021 of September, how will Biden be doing? Spirits and angels. Jesus Christ, can I ask the question? Okay, spirits and angels tell me. How will Joe Biden be doing next year in September? How would Joe Biden be doing next year in September 2021? How would Biden be doing? We have here, they're still investigating the election by this point, right? They're still looking at the investigation with the election, so we won't know about all the states yet. So that's how he's going to be doing in that particular area. Will the Republican citizens give Biden a fair chance? Republican voters, really. Okay, will the Republican voters give Biden a fair chance for the presidency? Well, the Republican voters, they just want to get out. They just want to leave. They just want this election to be over. They just feel betrayed. They're looking to a new opportunity, though. They're going to give him an opportunity. They're going to hand him an opportunity, and he's going to provide. But right now, they feel like he's a thief around the world, like he's making bad deals around the world, but his real self and who he really is going to be revealed to them, and they're going to feel like they're going to let their feelings go. Yep. And then there they are. They're going to start becoming more spiritual. So it looks like they're going to be okay, but it's going to take a while before they even accept Biden. They're not going to really like Biden. They're going to say a lot of crap about him. That's not even remotely true. Okay, guys, is there any other question that you want to ask? We did North Carolina, we did Georgia, we did Pennsylvania, we did Nevada. We didn't do Arizona. Let's do Arizona. Okay, what do we need to know about Arizona, spirits and angels? Tell me. What do we need to know about Arizona? They're still counting the votes here. Do they know who they're going to project the winner to in the state of Arizona? We have here, there's a flip. It's a flip. It's gone blue. In the past, it was the Republican Party, but no longer. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be projected that Biden wins the presidency. So it looks like by this point, when they project Arizona, Biden's going to win the presidency. So that's the state that's going to put Biden over the top. How will Biden be doing as president by September to December 2021? I mean, how will people like him as president by then? Not asked about the election. Okay, sorry. Okay, so spirits and angels tell me, how will the people be viewing Biden in September 2020 or toward the end of next year? How would the people be viewing? The things keep coming out. They still don't trust him when it comes to the ballots. They're unsure about their feelings about him with his world dealings overseas, family money. They don't trust him. They think he's tricking them. Yeah. So I mean, this card showed up when I asked the question again. Unsurprisingly, I don't know why, but it seems to be that's what the spirit guides want us to know right now with Biden. So it appears that they still don't trust him. Will there be a cultural change in the Republican Party when Trump and his flunkies have gone? I think personally should get rid of the Republican Party and just make a new one. Okay. Will they have a cultural change? Will there be a change in the Republican Party's platform? Will there be a change in the Republican Party platform and what they stand for? Okay, that's too many. Will there be a change in the Republican Party's platform? Will there be a change? It's going to be a hard-fought battle. Okay, so they're only going to change and become the Republican Party with compassion if they lose by a landslide. Then a lot of those people are going to end up leaving, and they're just going to go. They're going to leave. They're going to leave Trump. They're going to leave Trumpism. So Trump isn't going to be a thing anymore. It will be, but it will be in the history books. And then they're currently analyzing the election and how they lost it, how everything went wrong, and then they're going to learn from it. From Biden and Harris, they're going to look to Biden and Harris as the guiding people. And then they're going to get rid of a lot of their policies, like financial discipline and stuff like that, the debt and stuff like that. Then they're going to have a brand new party platform. So, yeah, it looks like to me that the Republican Party is going to do it if the investigators do show that Biden actually won the election in a landslide and those people who wrongfully won are removed. Then it appears that there's going to be a realignment in the Republican Party. Does anyone else have any other questions? While I'm waiting for you, let's do Alaska. Is Alaska going to be won by Donald Trump? It looks like people are upset in the state of Alaska right now. Is the state of Alaska going to go to Joe Biden? Is Joe Biden going to flip it? It looks like a possibility right now, but not sure yet. Here's the sun. Will Joe Biden flip the state of Alaska with 3 electoral votes? Will Joe Biden end up winning the state of Alaska? Actually, you know what? Let me ask. Who's going to lose the state of Alaska this election? Who's going to be the loser in Alaska? Who's going to end up being the loser? Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so we have here, let's just bring this all up. We have this card reversed, so it doesn't look like it's projected. It's still not projected. There's a lot of votes that need to be counted for the Democratic Party. Maybe this is the Senate. It could be the Senate. I don't know if there's a woman running. Right? There's for the presidency also. We have here is the victory, but it's at a standstill, so we don't know who won yet. Sorry, guys. Then we have this here. So we have, they're going to make a projection. There's a transformation. There's a flip from who they previously voted for. It's going to be a hard push. There's going to be some things that are going to be counted. There's going to be a major recount in Alaska. It's going to be back up into the toss-up column. They're looking at the results. They know that the ballots have been stolen in Alaska. Biden wins. Here you go. So final outcome, Spirit. It's going to be the final outcome in Alaska. What's the final outcome in Alaska? What is the final outcome in Alaska? We have here blue wave. Alaska is going to be one of those states that flip when they announced the landslide for Biden. So that's what it looks like right now going in. Then, Chris, I do not like any conservative parties. They seem to be the same worldwide bio-elitists. Yeah, they really are. They really are. I agree with that. All right, guys, it's 9:49, 1 hour and 49 minutes. I think we have gone on long enough. And I want to say thank you guys for coming on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And comment at the end of this video if you guys like it and the content that I'm providing. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping you guys entertained and happy. I'll see you next time. Love you.